Good morning, everyone. This is Charalambos Pissouros, Senior Analyst at IronFX, bringing you the morning comment for the 30th of September. Concerns over large European banks lead to risk aversion. Investors' concerns over the health of large European banks led market moves over a variety of asset classes yesterday. Safe havens such as gold, the yen, the Swiss franc and even the dollar all came under buying pressure after the European markets closed following a new report regarding Deutsche Bank. The institution has been under the market's microscope recently after the US Department of Justice imposed such a large fine on the bank that investors worry it could lead to its insolvency. Yesterday's report suggested that several hedge funds that do business with Deutsche Bank have started reducing their financial exposure to the bank. This sent shockwaves of worries across financial markets and caused riskier assets such as US equities, the Aussie and the Kiwi to post notable losses. Considering how much media attention this topic has attracted over the past few days, we consider it likely that this risk-off environment continues for a while. As investors reprice the rising probability of a banking crisis in the Eurozone or even another large-scale economic crisis. This could keep safe haven assets supported and may extend the losses in riskier assets, though much will depend on the incoming news around this story and whether or not Deutsche Bank is seen as being in need of state intervention in order to remain solvent. Following the aforementioned surge in the yen yesterday, the currency gave back most of its gains during the Asian session Friday, although there was no clear fundamental trigger for the sharp move. After that, the yen began strengthening again amid heightened risk aversion in the markets, supported also by some comments from Bank of Japan's Kuroda, who told Parliament that the Bank of Japan was internally debating strategies for when it plans to exit its ultra-easy monetary policy. Considering the prevailing risk-off environment, we expect the yen to remain supported or even strengthen further, perhaps enough for dollar-yen to challenge the critical 100 zone again. As for today's indicators, during the European day, Eurozone's preliminary CPI data for September are due out. Both the headline and core rates are expected to have risen, with the headline anticipated to increase by more than the core. At its latest policy meeting, the ECB kept its policy unchanged and stated that no additional stimulus measures are currently needed. Accelerating inflation could confirm the bank's view, thereby lowering the likelihood for further near-term action. This could support the euro. On a longer-term time frame, though, we still see a high likelihood for the ECB to act again in the coming months. Even if the bloc's CPI rates rise as expected in September, they would still be a long way off from reaching the bank's target. Furthermore, the bloc's 5-year inflation expectations remain very low, lower than their levels in March, when the ECB unleashed its package of ultra-aggressive easing measures. Should they remain at such levels, we believe that they are likely to lead the Governing Council to take action again. In the UK, the final GDP and the current account balance both for the second quarter are coming out. However, considering that these are pre-referendum data, we expect them to attract less attention than usual. From the US, we get personal income and spending data for August, and expectations are for a slowdown in both figures. Slowing income is supported by a similar reaction in average hourly earnings for the month, while the slide in August's retail sales suggests that spending is possible to even miss the forecast. This could hurt the dollar, at least temporarily. We have only one speaker scheduled for today, Dallas Fed President Robert Kaplan. For more information, including technical analysis, please read the full comment on IronFX.com or download our app and get all the information you need to trade. Also, you can follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, or circle us on Google Plus to get more trading ideas. This is Charalambos Pissouros, Senior Analyst at IronFX, wishing you solid trading.